This is the Hydermis 12-clip wall-mounted hat rack. I'm always looking for a place to hang my hat, so luckily I got this Hydermis hat rack sent to me to make a video about. The nice thing about this Hydermis hat rack is it's got a place on the top for the cowboy hats, so I can just put my cowboy hat up here on the top, and then it's also got two racks with clips on it for all different kinds of hats. So I got a place to put all my ball caps too, so if I want to have a nice baseball cap, I can put one of those on. And then when I'm done, I could just put it back on the clip. And then it's also got 6 clips on the bottom, so you can hang up different floppy hats and different types of hats. I got my bucket hat here and some other hats. And if you have a hat that doesn't go on the clips very well, you can also use the rack itself to hang your hats. And if you got big hats, like I got a fish hat right here that's got a fish head on it, you can just put that on the edge and the other hats fit in it. You can also hang your glasses up here. I got some eyeglasses and some sunglasses. So yeah, this hat rack's really versatile. You can hang up all kinds of hats on it. This Hydermis hat rack does come in a few different pieces though, but there's really good instructions on how to put it together. It's got all the instructions on here. So I'll go ahead and show you everything that comes in the box and how I put it together. I'll even show you a couple different ways to measure it and mark it to hang it up on the wall. It's even got instructions on the back on how to mark it and measure it to get your holes lined up just right. And if you struggle with measuring, I'll show you another way to put it up there too. All right, let's go ahead and get this video started. Here's everything that comes in the box. You get all the brackets and the clips and the hardware and the instructions. It also comes with a little bag of screws, and it even has a screwdriver. And then it shows in the instructions, it's 2 pieces. It's got 1 piece for the cowboy hat, and then the other piece is for the clips to put all your ball caps and your different types of floppy hats. And then the instructions show you how to put it together and what different types of screws you use. And then there's more instructions on the back. That shows you exactly how to put it together. All right, let's go ahead and get started and put it together. There's 2 of these. This one has 6 holes in it, and then it has the hooks on the back to hang to the wall. And this one has 2 holes on the top and 2 holes on the bottom. And then it's got the holes on the back. So that's the difference between the two. The one with the 2 holes on the top and the 2 holes on the bottom, that's for the rack with all the clips. And then the one with the 3 holes is for the cowboy hats, where you got 2 holes on the top, 2 holes in the middle, and 2 holes on the bottom. To put these on, I'm just gonna line them up with the 2 little holes. It just has the little tiny screws, and I'm putting those in. And I'm just gonna use the little Phillips head screwdriver that comes with it. It's just got 2 holes, and so I'm just going to tighten this up, and then I'll do the same with the other 2. You just line it up with the 2 holes, and then put your screw in, and then tighten it up with the Phillips head screwdriver. Once you get one in, then you can let it hold itself and put the other one in. It goes pretty quick. Make sure you have the hole lined up. And there it is all put together. I don't think there is a top or a bottom to it. It looks the same on both sides, but this will matter back here. It will matter on the back where you got the 2 holes. The top would be the little part, and that's where it'll lock onto the screw. So you look at it that way, and then this will be the top if you line it up with the screws on the back. The small part of the screw hole is the top. But from the front, you can't tell. It looks the same on the top and the bottom. Now we'll go on to the next one that has the clips. This one you do have to pay attention to which way is the top and which way is the bottom. And like I said, these little nibs are the top. So since this one's the top, these have a little nib on the end. So you want to make sure these are facing up. So when we put it on this way, we want to make sure the nibs are facing towards the top. And then same thing as before. We just line up the holes and put the little screws in. And then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom and make sure the little nibs are facing up towards the top. This one's a little easier to put on because it's got the flat base, but you do have to be aware of what direction you put the frame in so that it has the nibs facing to the top. Then that way both of these are facing upwards. If you messed it up and you did it upside down, you could always just forget about these on the back, and then you could just screw it in and just put some screws underneath it that way. But if you did it right, then you can use the screw holes on the back. Okay, there they are. Now we just have to mount them to the wall. To keep track of where the holes are on the back, I just put a piece of tape on the front so that way once I put this on the wall I can measure it. And then I put a screw up here on the wall to get it straight, and then I just added a little magnetic level to make sure I had it right. And then I can see where it needs to be. I got my mark there, that's the middle of the hole, so I'm going to put my tape behind it. So then I got my tape marked, and then I'll go ahead and mark where it's at. So I got it all marked up. And now I can take my level and get it straight. And then I know where I want my holes to be. There's a measurement guide, and it says they need to be 3 7/8 inch apart. So I'll start with finding the middle, and it looks like they're 12/16 wide. So I want to go 6/16 for the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got that measured, and then we'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got the middle detected, and then we'll see how I did. See how close I am to my 3 7/8. And there I am, 3 7/8. Looks like I'm slightly off, so come over just a hair. Make sure I'm lined up just right. And then I'll just put my screws in here. Comes with some nice screws. They got a nice head on the back that'll fit inside of the bracket. And then they're a nice drywall screw. Then I can just pull the tape off. And we'll see how we did. We'll take that screw off on the top. We'll take this off. And then fit it down into place. And then just check it with a level to make sure you're all even. That looks pretty good. This is off a little bit. You can adjust these. Kind of get those lined up just right. You can tighten them and loosen them a little bit to get it just where you want it. All right, now we'll put up the other one. If you struggle with measuring, I'll show you another way to do it. You can put this up here where you want it and get it nice and straight. And then rather than taping it and marking it, you can just put your screws in here. Just kind of make sure you're level and you have it where you want it. And then just put your screws in this way. And then you don't have to fuss with all the measuring and everything. And if you want to make it more secure, you can put some washers. I got some decorative washers that I'm going to add to it. And I'll just put my decorative washer on there. nice and level, and then the washers are nice and dark on here so you can't tell, and it gives it that extra security so that it's not going anywhere. You can pull on it, it's nice and stable. Same thing with this up here. This is nice and stable with the hooks on the back. So if you want to use the back brackets, I showed you how to use those. And if you struggle with measuring the back brackets, you can get some washers and just screw it into the front like I did here. And then that'll be nice and secure as well. So that gives you a little trick you can try if you struggle with all the measuring and the marking and the screwing and everything. And then it comes with all these different hooks for the hats. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the hooks on it. So it looks like you just slide them on. So there's 6 for the top and 6 for the bottom. So I'll just go ahead and put 3 on each side. There's 2 sides. I just picked the closed side that doesn't show the clip. It looks like there's 2 different directions. So there's a small part and a big part. So we'll flip these around so that the small part is facing up. I don't know if it matters. It just seems like it slides a little bit better that way, and it's a little more secure. So it won't be flopping around as much. The same thing down here. I just want to have the small part facing up. There we go. The other thing to watch out for is when you put this up, make sure you have enough space for your cowboy hat. So depending on the size of your cowboy hat, if you have a tall cowboy hat, you might need to put this one a little bit lower. But this one seems to fit in there just fine. That one seems to fit fine too. So just get your measurement right, and then most of your hats should fit in there without any issues. And then there's plenty of space between the hats. They're all kind of measured equally, and so this would be your place where you could get more space. If you had a taller hat, you could just lower this one down a little bit, but my hats are all pretty much the same size, so that worked out fine. The way they showed it in the illustrations is they folded the cap in like that, and then they clipped it. And then they just clipped it on like that. So we'll just do that with this one too. We'll just fold it in. And then just clip it on, and then you could just put them together like that. Just fold it down in there and clip it up here. And then they all fit together real nice. This one's got a fish head on it, so we'll put it in there and see how it does. I think with the fish head one, we'd have to put that on the outside, and then you just aim them that way. But yeah, that looks pretty nice. A great way to put my hats up. And then if I want to get a hat out, I can get any of them. If I want to pick one from the middle, I could just pull this one out from the middle and put my hat on. So yeah, it's pretty nice to have a place to put all my hats. And then when I want to put it away, just take it off, and then I can just clip it back on here. Just clips on there real good. My wife has some big sun hats, and we'll see if we can clip those just by the brim. So it looks like those will clip really nice that way too. And here's another one. She's got a few of these. So you just put them all like that, the same as you did with the ball caps, as you can just put them all together. And if you want it to look a little nicer, you could just reverse them and just clip them this way. And then the hats are a little more decorative, and you can see what they look like just at a glance. I also have an old bucket hat that I like to wear when I work outside in the yard. I think I can just clip this up by the brim too. So I can just put my old bucket hat there. And here's another type of hat. I think you can, this one's pretty thick, so we'll see what's the best way to clip this one up. Clip it like that, or you could just clip it here. So you can clip up all kinds of hats. And then if you have one like this that doesn't clip too well, you can also just hang it on here. You can hang all kinds of stuff here, including sunglasses and glasses. can also hang your glasses up here if you want to hang up your sunglasses and your eyeglasses. You can just hang them all up here. So yeah, this thing's pretty versatile. You can put your hats up here, your eyeglasses, your cowboy hats, your sun hats, your bucket hat, and you can even hang hats on the side of it too. All right, there you go. It's all set up. I got all my hats on there so you can see how many hats it can fit. And then if I need a hat, I can just take it off. If I'm feeling in a funny mood, I can put on my fish hat. And then if I want to be a little more serious, I can put my fish hat back up here. And then I can get out a cowboy hat. And now I got a little bit nicer look, a little fancier. So yeah, it's pretty nice to be able to have all the hats right up here, real easy to get to, and real easy to put away too. Every hat's got a place for it. So if you got a lot of hats like I do and you're always struggling to find a place to hang your hat, this Hydermis hat rack's a great way to keep all your hats organized. Yeah, this hat rack's pretty nice.